गुड मॉर्निंग एवरीवन। माय नेम इज़ आहना शर्मा और मैं भी आपकी तरह क्लास 7th की स्टूडेंट हूँ। तो आज जब मैं इंटीजर रिवाइज कर रही थी तो मुझे लगा मुझे आपको भी बताना चाहिए। तो क्योंकि नॉलेज तो बांटने से ही बढ़ता है, तो लेट्स गेट स्टार्टेड। फर्स्ट वी हैव टू नो द डेफिनेशन ऑफ इंटीजर्स। द डेफिनेशन ऑफ इंटीजर इज all counting numbers, positive and negative, with 0 are called integers. For example, -4, 5, 6, -100, 12, and etc. Second is absolute value. Absolute value can never be negative. That means it will always be positive. It also denotes with a sign called mode. A number inside the mode can be negative or positive, but when it will give the result, it will only be positive. The basic methods of integers are whole number and natural number. All natural number what is whole number? All natural number along with 0 is called whole number. And what is natural number? All counting numbers are called natural number. So what will be the example of whole numbers? Whole numbers will be from 0 to 100 and many more. Natural number be like that. All counting number are called natural number. The counting numbers. In natural number, 0 is not counting number. That's why 0 will be not there. And from 1 to infinite, it will be the numbers. Next is additive inverse. For any integer, we have 0 as an answer. In additive inverse, always answer will come 0. If the answer will not come 0, then it is not additive inverse. The formula will be a plus minus a. So plus minus is equals to minus. So a minus a is equals to 0. Now we have to see some rules about integers. See the rules like plus, plus, minus. So plus is equals to plus and plus minus is equals to minus. And the sign will always come of the bigger number. Second rule is minus plus. Minus plus will always be minus and the sign will be of bigger number. In third rule, there is minus plus and minus. So minus plus is minus and minus minus is plus. So the sign will be of bigger number only. Second are properties of addition. First is closure property. The definition of closure property is the sum of two integers is always an integer. The closure property be like example is given 2 plus 3 is equals to 5 and minus 2 plus 3 is equals to 1. So the formula will be I plus I is equals to I. Here I is referred to an number or an integer. Second is commutative property. If a and b are two integers, then the formula will be a plus b is equals to b plus c. It means when we add two numbers, the answer will always come same. Example 3 plus 2 or 2 plus 3 is equals to 5 only. Second example will be minus 3 plus minus 2 is equals to minus 2 plus minus 3 is equals to minus 5. Third is associative property. Associative property, A, B or C be the integers like the formula A plus B plus C is equals to A plus B plus C. Example, A is equals to 2, B is equals to 3 and C is equals to 4. In this property we can see that any two numbers in bracket we have to kept and one will be outside of it. When we solve the two numbers which are in the bracket, the answer will come like 2 plus 3 is equals to 5 and the number outside is 4. So when we will plus 5 plus 4, the answer will come 9. In the left side, like that only, but we have kept B plus C into the bracket. Let's see that. 2 plus bracket open, 3 plus 4 bracket close. So 3 plus 4 answer will come 7 and when we will plus 2 plus 7 the answer will come 9. Fourth is additive identity. Identity element of addition is 0. The answer of additive identity will the same number you have plus with 0. That the sum of two numbers, we say like 1 plus 1 is equals to 2. Then the sum is 2 of 1 plus 1. So that one element of addition will be 0 only and other first element will be anything, any number or any integer. So example are 2 plus 0 is equals to 2 and second example is 3 plus 0 is equals to 3. Fifth is additive inverse. Additive inverse. For any integer we have formula A plus minus A is equals to 0. In additive inverse, the answer will always come 0 only because like we can take the example of 2 plus minus 2. So plus minus is equals to minus. So 2 minus 2 is equals to 0. Now we came to the properties of subtraction. What are the properties of subtraction? There are three properties of subtraction. First is closure, second is commutative and third is associative. So first is closure. So first we are going to learn about closure. Closure property. The difference of two integers is always an integer. Like we have seen in the property of addition, the sum of two integers are always an integer. It is also like that. We can take an example like 2 minus 5 is equals to minus 3. I have tell you about the rules of integers like minus plus is equals to minus and the sign will be of the greater number. So here is the sign of 5 because it is greater number. Second is commutative property. It is not possible in subtraction because we can take an example like 5 minus 2 is equals to 3 because there is not a minus sign because 2 is not greater. 5 is greater. Second, there is b minus a. So 2 minus 5, the answer will minus 3. So there is the bigger digit 5. So we have to put the sign of minus 5. Third is associative property. Associative property is also not possible because A minus B minus C not equals to A minus B minus C. Now, properties of multiplication. Here are some properties of multiplication. There are 6 properties of multiplication. First, closure property. Closure property. The product of two integers is always an integer. Like 2 multiplied by 2 is equals to 4. 4 multiplied by 4 is equals to 16. 5 multiplied by 2 is equals to 10. Now, second is commutative property. In commutative property, if A and B are two integers, then the formula will be A multiplied by B is equals to B multiplied by A. So we have to put a number on A. So I am putting A is equals to 2 and B is equals to 3. So 2 multiplied by 3 is equals to 6 and 3 multiplied by 2 is equals to 6. So it is possible in multiplication. Third is associative property. Associative property be like A, B and C be the integers, like formula will be A multiply B multiply C is equals to A multiply B multiply C. Fourth is multiplicative identity. The identity element for multiplication of an integer is 1. I have tell you it in addition also that additive identity, the answer will always come the first element, because in additive identity the element is 0. So 2 plus 0 is equals to 2. So here in multiplicative identity, the element has only changed, that is 1. For example, 2 multiplied by 1 is equals to 2 and 1 multiplied by 2 is equals to 2. Fifth is multiplicative inverse. So we have formula like A multiply 1 by A is equals to 1 by A multiply A is equals to 1. That means if we multiply anything, the answer will always come 1. Sixth is distributive property. In distributive property, the formula will like A multiply B plus C is equals to A multiply B plus A multiply by C. That we all know, the number which is outside the bracket will distribute itself to the both numbers which are inside the bracket, because if there is no sign before the bracket, it means it will multiply by it, and if there is plus inside, so like A multiply B plus A multiply by C. So I am putting A as 2 and B as 3 and C as 4. So A is 2 and B is 3. So A 2 multiplied by 3 is equals to 6 plus A multiplied by 4 is equals to 8. Then we have 2 plus and the sum will be the answer. Next is property of division. The closure, commutative, associative and distributive property do not hold for division. Example, for an integer A, B and C are not can be done in the distributive property. Here are the formula of property of division. First is closure property. A divided by B is not necessarily an integer. Second is commutative property. A divided B is equals to B divided A. For an integer, A, B and C. Third is associative property. Associative property. A divided B divided C is equals to A divided P divided is equals to C. For all integer A, B and C, it is not possible. The fourth property is distributive property. A divided B plus C is equals to A divided B plus A divided C for all integer A, B, C can be not done. So if you like it, so please like, share and subscribe to my channel, and if you want the exercises, so please comment down in the comment section. I will provide it for you. Have a nice day.